Look good, check. Live good, check. Make sure the name got respect. All checks is a yes. Need a feature that's a check. Write a song that's a check first, work next. All checks is a yes. 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 Look good, check. Live good, check. Make sure the name got respect. All checks is a yes. 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 Need a feature that's a write a song.
Rock me, baby. Rock me all night long. Rock me, baby. Rock me, baby. Rock. You not feeling that?
I mean, it's cool.
Okay, what is going on? Westkers, Divas, Stars, and FluZ like it is your number one Vixxen and Foxxie. How you doing? Yes, you are listening to the number one LGBTQ plus show on SouthsideRadio.live, WSSR. What's going on, FluZ?
What's up, FluZ?
How you doing, boo-boo?
I'm cool.
And you doing good?
I'm well.
And you just do anything special?
I always do things special every night.
You want to explain?
No, you can only see it on my OnlyFans.
Wait a minute, no, no, that ain't the OnlyFans we know.
No.
What's the OnlyFans we know?
Oh, with the wings, toes, with the wings eating chicken.
What happened to the OnlyFans? That's the one we. You say OnlyFans.
I don't want to say it like that. Okay, but OnlyFans.
That's better. You know, the FluZs are like, they know that one. They don't know the OnlyFans.
That Wild Hundreds talk.
You sounded like you was kind of angry.
Yeah.
Did you get any money, any tips?
No.
Okay, little FluZs are like, y'all need to be looking out for your FluZ now. Okay, he be showing those wings and toes in the shower, getting them nice and wet with the toe sauce, with the jerk toe and all that stuff. Y'all got to start tipping them.
Tip.
Okay, you tip. Well, I did something special.
What did you do?
I went on a date.
You went on a date?
Yes, my date was so fly too.
Was it?
Yes, date with me, myself, and I.
Oh. You're going to be a virgin all your life, ain't you?
I sat and watched Lovecraft Country.
How was that?
Oh.
You got into it?
Baby, every episode of Lovecraft Country just takes me to the moon and back, and then back to the moon, and then to Jupiter, to Mars, and Venus, and back to Earth, and back to the moon. Let me tell you something. If y'all haven't watched Lovecraft Country yet, y'all are missing out on one of the greatest, amazing, interesting shows ever to hit television since Twilight.
I need to really get into it. I really do.
Baby, something's wrong with that Jordan Peele. For somebody to come up with those type of storylines and to interject our history into it,
right,
baby. Whew.
Maybe something very right with them then.
Okay. Well, as y'all go ahead and try to look for Lovecraft Country, let me tell y'all where you can find us at. You can find SouthsideRadio.live, WSSR, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and YouTube, all at SouthsideRadio.live. Yes. And listen, y'all, we are still looking for that hot theme song. We are going into our, this is our 5th episode. We're still looking for that hot song.
We're looking for it.
Yeah, where y'all at? Where y'all at? So if y'all are creative artists, R&B artists, rap artists, hey, at this time, we'll take a country artist, a blues artist, a jazz artist. We'll take any damn thing right about this time. Okay, we'll take a gorilla. Yeah. Just go ahead and send all music in WAV form or MP3 form.
Yes, MP3.
To info@southsideradio.live. Hey, we'll even spice it up. If your song is picked, you get interviewed and we'll play some of your tracks so you can get heard all over the world.
All over the world.
Yes. All right, so are you ready to get into these topics?
I'm ready, so let's go.
Now, you know I was singing that song by Tina Turner. Rock me, daddy. Rock me all night long.
You be rocking yourself every week. Yeah, you'll never talk about, I had me a little piece over, you know what I'm saying? Give me my life.
You know what? You better stop telling my story, ho.
You made my walls cringe.
Now, look, I don't mind LL Cool J to rock me, okay? Ooh. So, y'all remember when we talked about Kanye West's antics when he was doing some urination onto the Grammy in the toilet?
Urination onto the Grammy in the toilet.
Yeah, when he was trying to make a statement.
He gave the golden shower.
Yes, he gave the Globe a golden shower. Yes. Well, LL did not appreciate that so much, and he had something to say about that. Let's
hear it.
Let's take a listen.
Just like hosting the Grammys. I think, like, with all due respect, I think Kanye maybe he should piss in a Yeezy or something.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of pissing in a
piss on the Grammy?
piss in a pair of one of them Yeezys, B. Like, I felt some kind of way about that shit. I didn't love that shit because
baby, wait. He said, piss on those Yeezys. That's what you could do. Piss on those Yeezys.
Piss on them ugly ass Yeezys.
Those ugly ass, expensive ass Cardinal House Mortgage Yeezys. Ooh. Those things look like Crocs.
I mean, that's them shoes you get after you go apply for your FAFSA, and you go to school for a few weeks, and then you get your check back. And you don't go to school no more after you get your check. That's them shoes. And you get your Pelly.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm with LL Cool J on this because, you know, he's one of the, I won't say forefathers, but one of the granddaddies of rap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Wade Kim, Run DMC, Grandmaster Flash, don't sue me, don't just charge it to my brain, not my heart. I can't think of their name right now, but they're the godfathers of rap. I can't think of their name. Yes. Yes. They're them. I can't think of their name right now.
Ooh, we gonna get red.
Yes. To me, what LL was trying to say was pissing on the Grammys, pissing on them. Right. You know, because even though, like he said, the Grammys has done a lot of positive things for the hip hop, culture. Yes. But they also have some flaws. But don't knock the shit that they have done. That's right. For them, you know.
The doors they broke down in order to get into that.
Exactly. Because there wasn't no hip hop artists being recognized on the Grammys until them. Mm-hmm. You know, and then
didn't have a category for a long time.
And now, if you watch the Grammys, there is a shitload of hip hop categories in there now. It's like Grammys and turned to the MTV Awards.
Okay, lit.
You know, the Grammys before used to have a lot of boring categories. Like the Grammys used to be on for like 4 hours.
Yeah, it did.
You know, they had so many categories, but now they only televise certain categories now.
Yeah, and they just give the rest.
Right, and the ones they televise is the ones that we all want to know. Right. So, and then LL also sits on the panel. Like LL has some little. He has a seat at the table. Let me put it that way.
Come on. For a seat at the table.
He has a seat at the table. So LL has more of a right to be pissed at Kanye for piss on the Grammy, because you pissing on the Grammy is like pissing on LL Cool J. Yeah. Okay. And I don't mean that in the R. Kelly sense.
So I wouldn't mind.
I mean.
Well, if it was LL, well, no. So much because Deep was Dr. FluZ is like, let us know how you feel. Do you feel that LL Cool J had a right to be pissed off at Kanye for trying to make that statement towards the Grammys? Or do you feel that Kanye was in the right for pissing on the Grammys? You let us know on our Facebook page, The Nekked Truth.
The Nekked Truth.
Now, remember last time we was talking about Mariah Carey was coming out with a book.
Yes, book.
Okay, and she might reveal a lot of stuff about Mr. Slim Shady.
A lot of nothing about Mr. Slim Shady.
We're going to go about what Slim Shady was up to there. But the book is out now. And she's letting it all out, especially about her relationships with Nick Cannon and Mr. James Packer.
James Packer?
Yes.
James Packer.
He must be packing something for to be Packer.
Must be.
And what is he related to the Packers? You know, the owners of the Packers or something? I don't know. But in this book, she goes more into details about her relationship with Nick Cannon and why they got a divorce.
Yeah, what's the tea on that?
But here's the tea. She claims that emotions and egos is to blame for the messy divorce from Nick Cannon, and that they was not prepared for the pressure of having twins.
Okay, was it the pressure of having twins or just having children, period? I
think it was having children, period. Well, I would say it was probably because maybe they was probably prepared for one child, but for two. And, you know, I'm just going to put it out there.
Go ahead, please.
Shit. Okay, so Mariah Carey is older than Nick Cannon.
She's an older woman. A woman of a certain age.
Yes, at a very
certain age. Quite an age.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
Extenuous age.
Got her some young meat.
Young meat.
And it's very established career. You know, so she was ready to have kids, ready to have a family.
Very established.
But here's Nick Cannon comes along. He didn't expect to fall in love head over heels with her and getting her name tattooed on his back and everything, you know. Right. And then all of a sudden they get married. You know, they was only together for 6 months before they got married.
Right.
Then she got pregnant and had the twin. Now, when this happened, Nick Cannon's career, the Wild and Out, was just really starting to pop off. It was gaining momentum. Right. You know, Nick Cannon was already, you know, popular and famous, but he was starting to climb that ladder.
Yeah, hosting all gigs and stuff.
Yeah. And the kids just added more stress. Like, he didn't want to, because I see it in my eyes that Mariah Carey, you know, she's the boss. She's the one, the money maker. She's the icon. She's the legend. She's the voice. So in my eyes, I feel like she was probably using that as weight, pushing him over like, okay, you're going to stay at home and raise his kids while I go on tour.
I got a question.
What's the question?
All this money that Mariah got, for one thing, let's start there. So she didn't want to pay for 2 nannies. She just wanted to pay for 1.
Well,
That's all it was.
probably
She said,
so.
"You're gonna go half on the nannies."
And the nanny was going to be Nick Cannon.
And then you could be my nanny.
I make more money than you, so you stay home and watch the kids while I go and continue making this money. Nick Cannon wasn't having it, and that's when the egos and the emotions came into play.
Oh, that
And caused
sounds
them
petty.
to
That sounds
divorce.
so petty.
Hey, no, I see that a lot happening with, you got these older women dating these younger guys.
Right.
What was the girl's name? The actress that married the guy. I can't think of none of their names right now.
What was she in?
She was a cougar too.
I know it was the actress that married the guy, and she was
She's a white actress. She's a white actress.
Ooh, Liz Taylor.
No, not Liz
But she
Taylor.
married all the guys.
Right, but she still look young to this day. She was.
Not
She
Liz
even
Taylor.
appeared on the episode of Will and Grace. She was in Charlie's Angels. Oh my God, I can't think of her name. Not Drew Barrymore. She has long black hair.
Oh, you talking about oh my
And she married the young Kushton. What is his name? Ashton Kushton. Yeah, she married him.
Oh, what was that girl's name? That woman's name? I know she had the dark hair from Friends.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
in Friends. What was the lady's name? What was that lady's name, y'all?
But you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
get
she
it
was the
too.
same one. It was the same way. Reason they got a divorce because she was too controlling. And I think it comes to a point where the women are so well established and so ahead in their career, and they get with these young guys that think they like, okay, Demi Moore. Thank you. Hey,
You
Debbie.
should have said the girl that was in Ghost. If you would have said
Oh, that she was in
that
Ghost.
was Demi
That was
Moore.
Demi Moore.
I would have caught on real quick then.
Right.
Oh, I feel
Like-
slow. We up.
See, anytime I think of Ghost, I just think of Whoopi Goldberg.
I know, right?
You in danger, girl. You in danger, girl.
That was Molly, though. That
She
was
played the
Molly.
hell out that role.
She
She
did.
She don't play.
Okay, so yeah, Demi Moore. You know, so the same situation with Demi Moore and
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, that guy. You know, it's for some reason these women empowered.
Right.
You know, that's already established. They get these young guys, and I think they get the young guys for pleasure and fun to make them feel younger.
Cause you know that thing get back jumping after a while. You know what I'm
Yeah, they
saying?
dust off the little cobwebs.
Yeah, knock the
And
dust off that powder donut, baby. Knock it off.
I heard about Nick Cannon, honey.
Hey.
You hear Wendy Williams be feeling all you see Wendy Williams love. Wendy Raquel Hezekiah Walker Williams love her some Nick Cannon. Okay, and I know why.
Cause his cannon.
Okay.
Hey.
She need her webs dusted off because you know her last marriage didn't work out. Anywho.
Baby.
So she also goes further to talk about her relationship, her marriage with James Packer, the billionaire.
Oh, okay.
She says, are y'all ready for this tea?
I'm ready
Now
for
this
James
blew
Packer, the
me
billionaire.
the fuck away. She claims that her relationship with billionaire James Packer didn't matter because it wasn't physical.
No shit. It was financial.
Look, I got quiet on that like... Baby, all she saw was the zeros, the billions, honey.
He said, I ain't got that much, so I can just shut my ass.
Oh, she had the twins. Her career took a hiatus for a minute while she had the kids.
Right.
She met this billionaire. Oh, okay.
That's cool too.
Okay, but then I heard stories that he was controlling and all that stuff. I'm gonna finish reading this book. So much because Divas Done FluZ likes. Please, if you haven't got the book yet, go ahead and get Mariah Carey's memoir. It's called The Meaning of Mariah Carey. I am still reading it, and that's as far as I got as far as the relationship goes.
It should be called The Meaning of 6-inch Fluffy Heels.
Oh.
That's what it should be called.
Not the pink.
And money.
And money.
Money.
Speaking of money,
Go for it.
OnlyFans. See, look what you just started,
Hey.
I knew he was gonna get excited on this one.
Hey. Like a brown looking head.
Okay.
Hey, that's my song.
Well, seems like everybody, including FluZ, is getting an OnlyFans now.
They copied off me.
You know, you was the first.
I was the first with the OnlyFans.
Then it was Safari.
Then it was Safari.
Then it was Milan Christopher.
And it was Milan Christopher.
And then everybody else. Well, let's add to that roster
What we gonna add?
Kylie's baby daddy,
Oh.
Tiger.
Hey.
That's right, Mons, because even the FluZ like Tiger done started an OnlyFans page. And he is showing all the goods.
He's doing all the cash. And
All the goods, baby. Now,
Money.
Here's my question to you, FluZ, since she's the OnlyFans professional over here.
Yeah.
Why do you feel that so many celebrities are jumping to OnlyFans instead of going to other venues for money? Like, they can go to Patreon. They can actually, there is a premium membership on Twitter that you can do, or they can do stuff on Facebook, YouTube, you know, to get money. Why do you feel that these celebrities are jumping to OnlyFans to show off their goods for money?
Okay, well, let me explain.
Explain.
Now, personally, when I started my OnlyFans initially, and I would lift up my shirt inside the window of my home, and they would throw quarters and nickels and dimes and things up at the window. That was okay. That's not necessarily prostitution or anything. It's okay. So, you can't do those type of things on the other sites. However, OnlyFans is a private account, so you can do whatever you want to do. And now the girls are hurting for the coins. They're like, man, I need another, I need some more money. I need to be able to. They can't do shows. They can't do concerts.
So do you feel that because of COVID-19 that put a pause on a lot of production in Hollywood and all these shows that really caused them not to make any money, that they was forced to do OnlyFans for income?
Well, I would like them to do it for free, because my bank account is getting quite low. However,
but see, okay, right there, this is what I wanted to say. They all doing these OnlyFans, but at the same time, okay, just as much as they're hurting for money because of COVID-19 shut down everything, we're hurting for money too, motherfucker. So why is you charging us to see your goods?
Hey now, because I'm a part of the community. If you know what I mean. I am part of the community.
Because Safari is charged like $50 a month for his OnlyFans.
Well, they just well down the expenses. I'm sorry.
But to all y'all Tiger fans, it's only $20 a month.
$20.
So if you want to go ahead and see the goods,
I got 15 years paid up already.
I got 5 on it. So Muscatine Star, please hit likes. You let us know. Are you here for Tiger showing off his goods on OnlyFans?
Yes.
Or are you, or you say it's a bust? All right. Speaking of,
is it gonna bust on there?
Ooh.
Sorry. Let's go. Continue.
Find my wallet. Hold on. Let me find
the purse. Yeah,
I would do 20 months and then cancel it before. Okay, let me stop before I tell it myself.
Go ahead.
Okay, so on the serious side, here we go. Again. Another black trans woman murdered.
See.
This is the 27th transgender person to be violently killed in the U.S. this year.
Right.
We're already doubled since last year. Her name is Keith Sam. She was 24, was fatally shot in Lafayette, Louisiana in August. She was initially misgendered and dead named, in earlier media reports. Reason why we're just now finding this out.
What do you mean dead named?
When they say dead name, I believe when they say call it like Jane Doe, John Doe,
right,
something like that. Okay, because they could not identify the person. Police found Sam in critical condition after she was shot at a hotel on Northeast Evangeline Thruway on August 12th. She was administered first aid and transported to a local hospital. Sam died from her injuries at the hospital on August 13th.
See, we talked about this before. Mm-hmm. Why do the girls always end up at the hotel?
Always. It seems like, and I'm going to speak this from experience because I am a black trans woman.
Okay.
But I'm an older black trans woman. And
but
even now.
For a long time, too. We even saw that in polls, the girls at the hotel.
Exactly. Even now, I'm cautious about my surroundings and where I go. I get a lot of people say, why you don't get on Grindr? Why you don't get on Jacked? Why you don't get on Adam for Adam? Why you all these dating sites? I'm like, because it's not safe.
Right.
You got these ignorant, crazy ass fuckers out here that is targeting trans women. So they'll play the game on these dating sites just to lure you in and then kill you as soon as you get to the whatever destination.
Right.
So I'm not down for that.
The children play around on the sites alone by themselves, let alone the crazy folks.
That's alone, exactly. And here is my thing to all of my young trans women, especially my young black trans women. You cannot play the same game that cisgender women play with these niggas.
No matter how you think you look. I know you're young. I know you're beautiful and you're gorgeous and you can pass and all of this. However, you are in grave danger.
You're in danger, girl. You're in danger.
Girl.
Because here's the thing, and it's happening way too often, is that we find out how young they are.
Right.
It's always either from a party or a hotel, And when you put all these together, it's like, okay, they are meeting these guys off somewhere and going to these places to meet these guys. Mm-hmm. So you're going into uncharted territories and you're going alone. If you're going to do that, if you really want to risk your life, keep a heat on you.
Okay, now.
Stay protected.
I'm not trying to teach y'all how to toot now. Hold on. Fox is not saying toot it up and take you your pimp with you and have him standing outside the hotel room. But if you were to, it would be safer if that's what you was on. But however, we are not condoning you going and toot it up for the trade, for the pay. Not at all. That's not what we condoning at all. No. We just saying don't go by yourself to the site if you were to do something like this.
And don't go into uncharted territories. Don't go somewhere that you don't go. If you're going to do something like that, meet somebody in a public place, have somebody with you, have somebody sitting 2 tables away watching, location. Everybody needs to know where you at.
They ain't trying to go on no dates, baby. They trying to Netflix and chill.
But this gotta stop. I'm so serious.
It does have to stop.
It's gotta stop. Only thing I can say is, from experience, be safe where you're at. Please. Always know your surroundings. Stay protected, whether it's mace, taser, or heat.
Or all.
Or all of the above. Okay? And don't meet these motherfuckers anywhere that you don't know where the fuck you're going. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not coming back.
Right. And like you said, don't be by yourself.
Don't be.
If you are going on even a date, or anywhere, like, you need to have you a good.
Let me tell you something. I am 41 years old. And if a guy wants to go on a date, guess what? It's going to be a double date.
That's right.
I'm bringing a friend with me. Somebody is going with me. Because
it's too critical.
In these days, I can't trust nobody.
No.
You know? And if he feels uncomfortable, oh, well. Nice knowing you, homie.
Holler at you, see you, bye.
Okay. So, speaking on, while we on this serious side, FluZ, are you registered to vote?
Yes, I am registered to vote.
I want to ask you this. Why do you feel it's important that you are registered to vote? Or why you feel it's important to vote, especially this time?
I feel like initially, when I first started voting, it was a rite of passage, especially for my family. And knowing that there were family members that were still alive at the time that said they could not vote. And so that became more and more important to me as I got older as well. Now, voting this time, I'm noticing just getting older, and I want young people to understand this. It may not seem as important to you in your teens and your 20s, and maybe until you get 30 years old. But these things affect you. Watching the news affects you. You need to know what's going on, and you need to know how you can be a part of the evolution of what's happening before you. So that's definitely why I chose to.
Okay.
I know that was real Condoleezza.
Right. Well, let me tell you something. I am also registered to vote. And the reason why it's important to vote, especially now that I'm transitioning and being as a trans woman, I'm all about the rights of protection, the protection rights, or the rights to protect. I'm getting tongue-tied. The rights to protect trans women and black women all together. Because right now, the way things are going, there really isn't no protection for black women or black trans women altogether. And so that's why this time is more important. Also, as far as for our people, our community, the shit that's going on in the media, the killings of unarmed black men, the killings of unarmed people of color, period. This is the most important election ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Even my mother, who's in her 60s, says this is the most important election. I mean, come on, she's during the times of Martin Luther King and stuff. So for her to say this is the most important election ever says a lot. And I just want to say to all the young people that I hear that says my voice don't count or all this stuff and woo wah, it does. Because even like FluZ said, even if you feel that it doesn't affect you, it actually does, because the people that we elect can have a decision in your future. Even if you're a teenager, even if you're not old enough to vote, at least get educated on what's going on. And maybe you could persuade your parents or somebody older, hey, this is what needs to be done.
Right.
Because it could affect you once you go to college. Who knows? It might take funding away from college and you got to pay 80% more than what they're paying now. Or they might start tearing down schools because of taxes and all this stuff. So that's why
if we move in the right direction, they can take funding. We can take we can make college free. How about it?
Exactly. If we vote, get out and vote. Free. Okay, we can have college free, universal health care like they have in other countries.
That's right.
Because I feel like it is so unfair that we're fighting this whole, what is it called? The marketplace, where you got everybody shopping for insurance. It's like, it shouldn't even be that way.
No. Because
half of America can't even afford insurance.
But you're the richest country in the world.
That's what they say. I think it's Dubai. But real serious note, please, if you're not sure if you're registered, you can go on Facebook. That's the one place I know for sure. You can go on Facebook, type register to vote, and you can see if you're registered. If you're not, you can go ahead and register and find where you can go to vote. This is very important.
Amen.
All right. Time for our conversation. Would you rather? Y'all love this. I know much because Steve was down to FluZ. Y'all like when we do this.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Are you ready, FluZ?
I don't know, Elma. Come on. Let's see.
Okay. I ain't going to give you a real deep one. This is kind of cool. Easy one. Would you rather?
Who says I like it easy?
You like it rough?
I don't like it. I don't like it. Hey, I don't like it deep and easy.
Oh, deep and you like it deep and easy?
I don't like it deep and easy.
Oh, you don't like it deep and easy?
No.
Okay, so you like it. All right. So would you
shallow and hard?
Just a tip. Okay. Let me just put the head in. Would you rather have an easy job working for someone else or work for yourself but work incredibly hard?
Work for myself and work incredibly hard for myself.
I just knew you was going to find a way to make it so nasty.
I work very hard for me.
So why would you rather work incredibly hard for yourself?
For myself.
It seems like you do it every day. I'm just
only on. No, just kidding. Well, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to answer to somebody. You know, even working for yourself, sometimes you got to answer to the people. You got to turn in your tax papers. You got to pay on that, you know. But there's so many factors to working for somebody else versus working for yourself. At least you know the integrity of what you're doing is there. You know, when you work for somebody else, you never know what they withholding, what they're telling you, what they're not telling you, what they about to do with you next.
You have no control of your life.
You have no control of your life, your time. Or any of that.
You want to reclaim your time.
You want to reclaim. Time's up.
I'm reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time.
Reclaim it.
I agree 100%.
How about you?
Yes, I would rather work for myself and work incredibly hard because you can work incredibly hard for somebody else. I don't even want to think about an easy job work for somebody else. Even if you work incredibly hard for somebody else, to me, it's that slave mentality. You still ain't gonna never move ahead.
Right.
You know, you still always gonna be 3-4 steps behind. You're making that person you're working for richer and living a dream that you want to live.
That's true.
So if you work for yourself and work incredibly hard, the benefits is just better.
Right.
So
it is.
That's how I look at it.
When you work for other people, you got to realize a lot of that money comes from generations.
Mm-hmm.
Generations and generations. And I mean, those people who have all this money have had this money from those other people before them, long before they were even thought of, and it's been passed on.
And I always say, you can't never, ever get rich by working for somebody else.
That's right.
You would never.
You have to build from the ground up to start your own legacy right now. You know?
Amen.
So.
Generational
wealth.
Yes.
It's not about being rich. It's about being wealthy.
Yes. So stop trying to get that quick rich stuff out there. Oh. I don't know where that came from. I just feel like
stop selling pussy on OnlyFans and start selling feet and wings.
All right, FluZ. Let everybody know where they can find you.
They can find me on all of my social media. Marcus J. Darling on Facebook. Marcus J. Darling on Twitter. Marcus J. Darling on Instagram. And also, you can find me on my OnlyFans. Look me up. If you got the meat, I got the feet.
Ooh. Okay. Now, I think OnlyFans search engine probably just spiked.
Yeah, I know. I breaks the intranet.
Okay. Well, Munchkin Stevens, Dons, and FluZ is like, you know where to find me. Oh, well, let me rephrase that. My schedule is changing.
Oh.
Yes, on Facebook, I will no longer be live on Mondays and Fridays, only on Wednesday mornings.
No.
Okay, just until I can get things sorted out schedule wise, because there's a lot of things. We are popping over here on SouthsideRadio.live.
Hi.
So, you know, we got to move some things around. So, yes, your Foxxie, your number one Vixxen, will be live only on Wednesday mornings on Facebook for Getting Personal with Foxxie. But you can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at The Real Foxxie, or go to my YouTube channel at The Real Foxxie Bass. All right. And don't forget to follow us on SouthsideRadio.live on YouTube. Make sure you hit the notification button so you always get alerts of when we post new content.
Yeah, and we also do lives on Tuesday evenings.
Y'all.
The live, naked, true.
All right, that is it for our show. And remember to fuck them hoes.
Look good,
over
check.
there.
Live good, check. Make sure the name got respect. All checks is a yes. Need a feature that's a check. Write a song that's a check first, work next. All checks is a yes. All checks is a yes. All checks is a yes.